okay if you just walked away.
Hey, okay.
You should do a segment where you got me breaking down lyrics to the songs.
Okay, did you hear what he said? What he say, y'all?
It's the energy we need. He trying to act like he don't want to be with you. Ooh. Like you was never the problem, sis. He trying to act like. Now listen.
That's that.
Gotta listen. Hey guys, welcome to an episode of Tabby Talks. I'm so excited. I'm excited for a couple of reasons. Let me let y'all know why. First of all, because I think I look cute. It do. Second of all, I have a very special guest who is near and dear over 30 plus years. I know her. Okay. Third of all, I'm so excited because I'm actually filming in my own studio. Thank you to my man, who built it and, did his thing. It's cute. I like it.
It's giving.
It's giving. What's it giving, sis? What's it giving?
Boss B.
Okay, period. So, again, I'm excited to have a very special guest. Who else would I have for my first time being in my new studio other than my boss-ass sister? Y'all know her as Dani the Thenailslayer. She got the girlies out here with their nails looking good, looking good. What's up, Dani?
Hey. I'm so excited to be here.
How you been, girl?
Pretty good. No complaints.
No complaints. No complaints.
Lifing, but
just
it is what it is.
keep it strolling, keep it moving.
Okay, keep it pushing.
I'm excited to have you here today. We're going to get into some stuff. We got some stuff that we're going to talk about, some juicy little topics.
Okay.
This one, I'm going to say it's for the people who just be wondering or people who going through the same thing that you may have went through. We want to just give them a little inspiration, a little insider. It's hope, Don't just think you got to be in a situation and you just down and out and they don't think you don't have nowhere to turn, because it's hope on the other side. And
Absolutely.
I have somebody who went through some things that she can share her stuff with, share her experiences, let us know that it's hope on the other side.
That's true. That's very true.
We're going to get into this little juicy topic.
Okay.
I even did a little survey to get some background on this because I feel like it's a juicy topic and I want to know what's tea. Okay. So the topic is, today we're going to talk about life after divorce. We're going to see like the ups and downs, the ins and outs, what's life after divorce.
Okay.
All right. So I know you have been married before, right?
Right.
All right. How long ago were you married?
I was married in 2014. I was divorced in 2018.
So how long ago were you? How long you been divorced so far?
Since 2018. So what? 5 years.
Okay. So in your 5 years of being divorced, did you experience like any challenges? Did you experience like what was life like fresh off of the divorce?
Fresh off the divorce was very much so me trying to heal, me trying to take care of my kids. It really wasn't a big focus on like dating or anything like that. It was really just trying to get my life together because when I was married, my husband was the breadwinner. So I had to like get it together and be able to take care of 3 kids.
So that was one of the survey questions that I asked people to participate in. Like, who in the divorce, who was the breadwinner? And how was that experience like separating or even leading up to knowing that you're going to get divorced and this is the breadwinner? Because I know it's probably some anxiety like, okay, well, how I'm going to do this, how I'm going to do that. But like you said, that's after your divorce, you had to just figure it out. So what was some like, did you have like some anxiety about that? Were you hesitant to leave because he was the breadwinner?
Definitely. It took me a while to leave, actually. It took me a few times to actually leave, go back, before I was actually able to just leave and stand on my own. And I still wasn't able to technically do that on my own without the help of family. So it's really hard in that aspect, especially with children.
Yeah.
So that was a very big challenge.
What were some of the things that made you make, like you said, it's a big decision, things that you have to think about not only for you, your kids, he's the breadwinner. So what was the thing that made you, you know what? First of all, who filed for divorce? Was it you? Was it him? It was you?
It was Big Dog.
It was what?
It was Big Dog.
Okay, so knowing all of the scary stuff, what I'm gonna do, what was it that made you want to just give up on your, not per se, I don't want to say give up on your marriage, but just like this ain't it.
Yeah, like I don't want to sit here and say like, you know, he was just a terrible person and this and that. No, it wasn't that. It was just that we were young, we had kids back to back. He still had a lot of personal issues that he never dealt with as a child. I'm sure that I had some issues that, you know, that I needed to deal with as a person, and us together, it was very toxic, but it was also on the flip side very loving. But what took me over, what I couldn't deal with and what I wasn't going to take my kids through, was the physical violence that came with the relationship. And that was something that I didn't see growing up. That was something that I had never been through. And I have a son and I have 2 girls, and I didn't want them growing up thinking that was okay. So that was really like the bottom line final straw for me. Like, oh, I don't care about you taking care of me. I don't care about us being a family. Like, it's never going to work this way.
Yeah. So you went through a domestic violence situation in your marriage, and that's what caused you like the final straw. Like, no, we see so many times where people in domestic violence situations like go back and stuff don't end well.
Right.
So I'm glad that you were able to like see that and like get out of it and know like this not that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But I feel like without the support of, you know, family and friends that was actually there for me in that time in my life, if it was not for them, I probably would be there. Like, it'd be so hard to leave, especially with kids. Like, it's really a hard challenge, especially like if I'm not the one working and I'm the one at home taking care of the kids. I don't have an income. Like, who gonna take care of us? So if it was not for my family and friends, like, I really don't know where I would be.
Yeah, they say it takes a village when you go through stuff like that, and luckily you did have family and friends and a system that you could lean on, because it is hard for women out here who don't have that. Some women only can go to the police, and then we see how police deal with domestic violence.
Yeah.
It's not a real serious situation. It's like, I don't want to say that they don't take it serious, but I feel like they're so jaded from it, you know? Do you have any experiences with with police? Like, you know,
I definitely felt like the police did not take my situation seriously. I don't think that they were, what's the word I want to use? Not quite eager, but they were not happy to help me, or they didn't feel a need to, like, it was not a necessity, I would say. And even one time I called 911 for help, and the operator on the line just told me, like, you know, it's been 3 shootings and 2 stabbings on the east side. Like, you out the house, you okay, you low priority. They're not coming. She told me they're not coming to aid me. So I feel like, especially living in Detroit, a lot of stuff goes on all at the same time, and I felt like that would be low priority to the police. And even after that, like, I got treated like a suspect versus the victim when I went to the police station. Like, they asked me questions like, well, he want to run my name and see what I'm up to, and like, go ahead, sir, I'm squeaky clean. Like, go ahead and run my name. Like, and after that is the only time that I was able to get some respect. Like, oh, I'm sorry, Miss Rumbly, blah, blah, blah. Like, but it was just like, what's the point of coming to the police? Y'all, he has not been arrested to this day for domestic violence. So, I mean, that just goes to show you how low of a priority that is. And I do feel like the police don't care unless they come to pick up a body.
That's a tough situation. That's and I feel that too, just going through it or knowing people who go through it. I've heard a cop say, you know how many of these we get? Like, she just gonna go back to them. That's gonna put us in a dangerous situation and blah, 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 blah.
I agree with that because in these situations, they are putting their lives on the line to, you know, go out and help someone. But on the flip side of that, that's your job. That's the job that you signed up for. And you not the judge and jury. You not the one to sit there and tell me, to judge me on what my life circumstances is. You supposed to come and help me and be the authority figure in that type of situation. But I don't depend on the police anymore. Like, I'm not putting my life in their hands.
So let me know what you guys think on that. If you ever been in a domestic violence situation or know someone who has, what do you think about the police and how they handle it? Do you feel that they are jaded? Do you feel that they're a help? Let me know in the comments. So, like you said, you feel the police really wasn't a help. So what did you have to do? Was it like, I don't want to glorify it or anything, but you as a woman, you feel like the people who's supposed to help you aren't helping you.
All I'm saying is, I don't play about my kids.
Okay.
So it's
action
like,
impact.
I don't even have to, like, that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm not, like I said, I'm not depending on nobody to, I just feel like I have been so unprotected by the people that's supposed to protect me that I don't depend on anybody to protect me anymore. I'm going to protect myself. And when I say that, me and my kids are going to be protected. That's the bottom line. And take that how you want to take it. And
we gonna leave that right there. I do feel like it's just unfortunate for, again, those people who don't have the support, who don't, and try to go to police. And we see so many unfortunate situations and women who can't get out. It's sad. It saddens me. I just wish things were better. Like, I hate seeing women go through stuff like that. Even men in domestic violence situations, because we see that too. We laugh about it, but we joke about it, but it's not funny. Like, nobody should be going through that. Your home should be your peace. The person who you are inviting into your space, the person who you supposed to love, that person is supposed to protect you. So going through that is crazy. So I definitely understand.
Very traumatic.
I definitely understand divorcing on them grounds, because good day, sir.
I just feel like, a lot of stuff could have been worked out as we grew to learn each other, but certain situations I'm never going to deal with. Never.
Has being married and going through what you went through, has it tainted your view of marriage? Are you still hopeful to be remarried one day? Are you open to it? Would you go down that marriage road again?
I would love to be remarried one day.
Okay.
Like, it has not tainted my view on love or marriage. I don't even have any really ill feelings towards my ex-husband. Like, he's the father of my kids, and even the stuff that we go through to this day, like, I don't wish him no harm, or I just wish that one day we could co-parent on a healthy level. This is a man that I have loved and made kids with, so it's not something that has jaded me at all. Like, I'm a very loving person. Like, I'm a sucker for love.
All right, so we're gonna get a little messy, because in my survey I wanted to get in some people's business. So I asked the question, and I got 5 answers.
Okay.
People was trying not to be scared. I let them know, I ain't gonna tell your name, Okay. So, would you, just like I asked these other people, if you could remarry your ex, is you spinning the block? And before you answer, I'm gonna let you know, in the group of people who did the survey, it was a couple of them, they was gonna spin the block.
I'm not spinning the block. I'm not spinning the block, because from 2018 to now, he is still showing me those same characteristics that I left him for. Although he does have other good characteristics, but just the whole violence, I'm good on it. I'm good on it.
So you say when you were married, he was the breadwinner, and you were just like the stay-at-home mom. Were you in school or anything?
I did a lot. I'm always doing something now.
Okay.
Let me tell you, I'm always doing something, and not only that, but I was very supportive to my husband. Like, of course, he was the muscle, but I was the brains behind him.
Okay.
Everything we had to get done, I feel like we were a team. Like, we did everything in a team type of manner. So it was never just me just at home not doing anything. I'm talking about, like, if he needed to find a new job, I'm doing resumes, I'm filling out job applications. I was behind the scenes doing a lot of things on top of taking care of our kids. Like, it'll be days throughout the week where I'm not having any human grown adult interaction until my husband come home. So it was intense. It was an intense time in my life.
So in those moments, did you ever crave like something just for yourself? Like not involving the kids, not involving him, or were you just so wrapped up into your marriage and being a wife and your kids?
Time, I think I had lost myself in that time. My kids were very young. I had them all back to back, and they were my world, and he was too. So I was evolving just specifically around them, and it took a lot out of me to be able to, raise those kids, birth those kids, and
carry them all that.
Yeah, so that was a lot.
So how long would you say that it took you? Because I know a lot of women that go through that. When we get married, you have kids, and life is moving so fast, you do lose yourself a little bit, and you do need friends or something around you to like pull you back in. You just need something. So around that time, I want to ask you, what was your something? What was your thing to get you back to Dani?
I would say my mom, like, and my siblings, just being able to have that communication with them, and just to continue to be uplifted. Besides that, it was my kids. Like, I was just fully blown focused on them. I didn't care how I looked. I didn't care how I dressed. I was in the house all the time. Like, some days that was completely depressing, but even the days that I did go outside, it was just like, I want to go back home to my kids. Like, so it was
that mom guilt kick in. I think we all go through that. Like, I can't wait F these kids. As soon as we go, like, oh, my kid got calling them.
I do that to this day. I can't be apart without them.
No, that is so funny. And I think a lot of women go through that. I know when I first had my last son and I went out, I'm like, I can't wait. I'm going out. Da, da, da. I'm like, oh my God, my baby.
Like that.
Do not.
Outside did not be all this cracked up to me.
I'm going back inside.
Okay,
you hear me?
where's my baby?
With my comfortable blankets and my babies. It's food there. All right, so let's get into your nail journey. Now, I want to ask you, because even I'm not really sure. So, when did you start? Were you married when you first started dabbling into nails, or was this something where you got the divorce and now you own some other stuff, or was you always?
So It's funny. This is a funny story because I had shoot my shot at nails when I was like 18 years old.
Okay. And
Kaylin was one of my first. She was actually the first person that I did a full set on.
Kaylin is our other little baby.
That's my baby, y'all.
Okay, go ahead.
So, I did my first full set on her. I think she was in elementary school or something. But it sucked at that time because I didn't have YouTube, and I used to try to go to the nail shop and get my nails done and see what products they use. Of course, they did label their bottles and stuff. So I was always good at like the nail art, the art aspect of it, but my acrylic lace sucked. So I kind of lost interest in it in that way, and years went past. And then when I was married, and I hated those 9-to-5 jobs because I did work too.
Okay.
After my kids, got a little bit in age, but I hated those jobs. I felt like they was taking me away from my family too long, and I felt like other people was raising my kids, and I didn't really like that. So I'm like, what can I do to you know, make some money, but and still like make my own hours. I felt like leaning towards entrepreneurship was the way for me to go. And I'm like, I can't do no hair. Shout out to my hairstylist because I can't do no hair. Hey Shay, shout out to Shay.
Hey Shay.
So I'm like, I can't do no hair. I really don't want to do hair. I'm gonna try to spin the block on nails.
Okay.
And,
that's a spin a block. Okay.
And I went to school to do nails and nailed it.
Period. Because then birthed the Thenailslayer.
Nailed it. And I absolutely love doing nails. When I tell you this is the most consistent career that I've ever had, this is the most consistent career I've ever had. I actually enjoy doing what I do. I enjoy my clients. I enjoy the arts. I just enjoy every aspect of doing nails and feet. So it's not just the hands.
Black girls do feet.
Okay, black girls do feet too. And I just love it, and it's been so amazing, and it's the most money I have ever made. Like ever.
So when we talk about life after divorce, hello.
I'm just saying, and I didn't have some good jobs. I've been in healthcare. I didn't had all these different certifications, and ain't nothing hitting on nails.
Okay, it's like dope money. Cause girls
easy,
keep their nails done.
And my clients, the clientele that I have tailored, my girls coming to see me. They gotta come see me.
That she has tailored. You hear her? Tailored.
Yeah, I did.
Now let's talk about tailoring your clientele, because I had other people who's in the service industry, and one thing they can't stand is a rude client, a client who don't read the full the rules. Have you ran into that in your career in being nails? In doing nails? Have you kind of like flushed it out where you are now and you just have your regulars? Like, how do you deal with that?
I definitely flushed that out. When I moved on to a suite to just strictly you come to see me, switch to appointments and everything. Like, I used to work at a Asian salon. And it's walk-in clientele, it's heavy traffic, it's everything popping, everything quick. I'm really not that kind of nail tech. And I know I'm not, because the kind of nails that I like to do take time. But that make me money. No, I'm not with the quick $40 fill-in. That's not me. I don't even want to do that. So my girls, my clients, I call them my nail bays.
Okay.
They know.
Hey, nail bays.
First of all, they spoiled.
Okay, like you like it probably.
I do, because I'm going to spoil them.
Okay.
I'm going to make sure I have everything they like. I know what they like. I learn my clients. I know what they like. I know what they want. We even communicate before their nail appointment, so I know
an idea of
exactly what I need to be doing. Yeah. And I'm talking about spoiled. Like, they gotta get in my chair. They whining in my text messages. They really do the most, but I love it because it's a joy of us both. Like, they love their nails and I love doing their nails. So when we create art together, it's just a lovely
That's
thing.
What it is, creating art. I like how you describe it. It's nice because the nails be on point, baby. Okay, don't nobody play about their nails. Okay, so coming from like you said, like an Asian salon to now you are in your own suite. Did you start off in an Asian salon? Like, where did you start off?
Okay, so I started. My uncle and auntie had owned a salon at Eastland Mall. Shout out to Eastland Mall.
Man, Eastland. First of all, Eastland. Dang, it's gone.
Yeah,
it is gone.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was nail shop in Eastland. So you know how ago that was. So okay.
And I still have clients from Images of Us.
Period.
And that was my beginning stage.
Images of Us across from the food court. If you don't know.
And I still have clients from Eastland, so that's crazy to me. But I started off at Eastland, and my uncle and auntie, they were really excited that, I was in school and they had just opened a salon and invited me to work there.
Okay.
And I was able to get some experience, build some clientele, make some mistakes, learn some things, and From there, I transitioned to a all nail salon.
Okay.
Because Images of Us was a full service salon.
Okay.
And I felt like what I needed to grow was to be inside of a nail salon where women are coming in specifically for nails.
Okay.
You're coming in just for nails. So I'm going to make some money. So I was with Nail Studio for maybe about 5 years.
Okay.
And I was solidified in Nail Studio.
That's when did you get first chair at the front?
I did. I was in the front row.
That
like,
every
as soon as they walk in, they looking down our row.
When you go into the Asian salon, whoever the black girl is at that front chair, that's who I want her.
I'm that black girl. I was that black girl. Yeah.
Okay, so you said you were there for 5 years. What gave you the extra push to want to go out on your own and get your own suite and be just on your own?
Well, I always feel an urge to move at times that I feel an urge to move. And even if I procrastinate, that urge is going to get so intense to the point I have no choice.
Yeah.
So it was really like that. And literally the day that I went to go look for another job, so I quit my job. And I was talking junk to the owner. You know how I am. And when I got home to decompress, I'm like, oh my God,
I just quit my job.
Oh my God, I got 2 weeks to find somewhere else to work.
Wait. Because we are real sisters, because I quit my job.
Period.
Because they made me mad. And hold on,
we will quit a job.
Listen.
Because you. The talent goes with me.
I'm taking me and my customers with me. Okay? So we are sisters. Listen, I'm going to quit a job if I'm not happy. I'm going to quit a job.
But in about a long time, I'm like, ooh,
exactly.
I got this little time to find me somewhere else to work. Oh my God.
Exactly.
So, but it's so crazy because before I left the house that day, I prayed. And I'm like, Lord, I need this, and that. When I tell you I went out and found everything I wanted.
Period. Because it's time.
Everything I wanted. It was just easy peasy. And it was just such a breeze. And the transition was beautiful. And when I tell you, maybe out of all of my clients, I haven't only seen 3.
Period.
All my clients followed me.
Okay.
I was like,
okay,
I couldn't believe it.
Because seriously, like I said, like I have people who, when I get my services done, I may not go all the time, but when I get them done, I'm going to them, and if you're not there, where you at? Because I'm going to where you are if you do good services. So I feel like that's for you. I knew your people was gonna follow you.
I wasn't sure. I was very nervous because they so used to coming in Nail Studio, and I'm there to like, oh snap, I did send out a little, message, and I post on social media and let everybody know that I was moving. And when I tell you, when my girls came through, I'm still paying my bills. Still paying my bills.
So what advice would you give to up and coming hustling nail techs who they gotta start their clientele, they gotta start from the bottom? I know some of them may not want to do feet, but is it true that if you're working in an Asian salon, is it true that you got to start off doing feet? Okay.
It depends.
So what advice would you give to the up and coming nail techs, or about hustling, about grinding, about building up your clientele?
You have to be passionate about it. If you're not passionate about it, or if you just in it for the money, you not gonna last. You have to be hungry. Because if you don't have no clients, you really need to be there and grind it. Sometimes, some days it's slow. You got to sit there to make your money. Some days you're going to make $50. Some days you're going to make $500. So it's really about how bad you want it. And customer service plays a huge part. Because my personality get me customers even if maybe they didn't like their nails, or if they had to wait a long time. My personality will bring a client back. Yeah. So, because
it's like an experience when you're going to get there. You want to talk, you want to relax, decompress, gossip a little bit, have jokey jokes. So I think that is a good point. You gotta have good customer service. No, don't nobody want to go to a nail salon and sit there for an hour with somebody that they face turned up or got a bad attitude. Now we just sitting here looking
exactly. But then again, on the flip side of that, as the nail tech, as the professional, some of my clients don't want to be bothered, and I'm happy with that. They got their headphones on, or you can read their body language. They don't want to talk.
Yeah,
that's fine. Do their nails, get them out the chair, and when I tell you they tip, they just want to get their stuff done and go. I had those kind of clients too. Okay. So as a professional, you got to read your clients, and you can't never sit there with the attitude. It can't never be you with the attitude.
Yeah.
So,
all right. So you got your new suite. Where you located? Go ahead and
Padoy Nail Parlor. Shout out to Kamari, because I love it at Padoy Nail Parlor. First of all, let me brag about Kamari for a second, because I just feel like she is such an inspiration, and I love black women that inspire me.
Period.
Kamari is, if I'm not mistaken, 24 years old, and she own a nail salon. And not only do she own the nail salon, but she do nails and she cold. Like, I love the way she take care of her business. I love the way she take care of her kids. I love it all. And
shout out business owner girl.
So, and she younger than me.
Yeah.
So it's very inspiring, and I'm a very big on learning. I learn everything that I can, and I'm very observant. I watch and I learn to see what I can take for me. So
okay, so big boss Dani, the nail slayer. I know you are a single lady, right?
Yes.
Do you date? Like,
I do.
You date? You go on dates these days? Okay, so you know, in the last Tabby Talks episode, we had my girl Char, my hairstylist.
Yes.
On here, she was talking about dating and just single life and stuff like that. I want to see how your single life is, because you know I got to get into people business. Okay. So do you? You said you date. Go ahead.
Okay. So, I know that I am not an what's the word, orthodox dater, because I do date one person at a time.
So why you gotta say that's not orthodox?
Because I hear it a lot, like you're supposed to date multiple people to weed out who you like and who you don't like.
Pressure to do that?
I do, and it doesn't work.
It just don't work for you.
I have a very limited amount of patience. Especially having 3 kids and having a business, and I have a lot of stuff on my plate. I can't play with multiple people. I'm just not going to. Like, it's just too hard for me to. And with that, I'm still going to lean towards the person that I like the most. So I don't date multiple people. I date one person, and once I realize or see that that's not going to work for me, they get cut off. On to the next one.
So we gonna talk about, because I see all of these memes, all of these reels, all of these zodiac things about a Sagittarius and her cut off game being strong. And when I tell you, my sister been cutting people off since she was a kid. Like, you ain't my friend on
all relationships.
Cut off game strong.
All relationships, I don't play about me, period. I don't.
Cut off game strong. Do you? Okay, I know you feel strong in there. You don't play about you, but because I've seen some other people who regret they cut off game being so strong. Do you ever like, dang,
regret cutting somebody
not
off?
Regret, but like have a second thought, like, dang, maybe I shouldn't have.
I do sometimes.
Do you go back?
It depends on the person.
Okay.
And it depends on the situation.
Okay.
Because sometimes I am a fire sign. I got a hot temper.
Leo. Sagittarius.
So, but sometimes if I can think about it in a clear mind, and I'll be like, okay, Danielle, you possibly overreacted. Like, you know, and then if we could talk about it afterwards, after, you know, everything simmered down and it be okay, then sometimes I do go back. But some people,
that's it. One chance.
Done.
One and done.
You're done. You're done.
It's so funny. It is so funny. What's some Sagittarius things that you've seen that you like, oh my God, this is me?
I see a lot. So I'm very into astrology, and a lot of people don't necessarily, I would say, like that or believe in it, but I do, because how could my side be dead on all the time?
You?
All the time, yeah. my cutoff game, the intensity that I love, you know, the way that I handle my business, like all of that be on point. That all be on point with my zodiac sign, and it is what it is.
What's your favorite zodiac sign that you've dated?
That I've dated?
Mm-hmm. Like, what's your favorite sign? Who had the most fun? Who would you say is the best sign for a Sagittarius?
I can't choose the best because with all of the signs that I dated, it's pros and cons. So I won't necessarily say that one is better than the other because they all had they
True Sagittarius.
I'm not about to hype up one over the other because they all had their little moments where, you know, I have to.
So the best sign is Sagittarius.
Period.
That's so
you know
funny. What?
I would say the best sign that I dated is a Sagittarius. The Sagittarius that I dated is still one of my friends.
Okay.
And he never. Okay,
You lying?
I ghosted him. And he didn't.
We about to get into this.
He didn't like backlash me. He didn't say nothing bad about me, or he didn't. And he's still my friend to this day.
Why you ghost him?
I just felt like my life and his. I felt like my life would complicate his life.
Oh.
And I didn't. And I didn't know how to tell him that. So I ghosted him.
So y'all friends now?
We still friends.
Do y'all date?
No, we don't date.
So why you want, like, okay, because I'm a team date everybody. I'm team date them all. When you are single, I don't got no boyfriend, not your girlfriend. I'm gonna go on this morning brunch date.
I feel like
I'm gonna go on this afternoon date.
Spend the block after I feel like I did him dirty. I can't spend the block.
What if he asked you out, or would you be like, yeah?
If he asked me out, I probably would decline.
You would?
Yeah, because nothing has changed. I still feel like my lifestyle and his lifestyle is going to
and
clash.
y'all just friends, okay?
Yeah, I want him to be great. He don't have no kids. He got a promising career. Like, and he is a great man, and I just feel like I have a lot going on that. You sure you want to take this on? And he's also younger than me, so I wouldn't.
You don't think he's sure?
Time. I don't think that he would have the patience to deal with a woman like me.
Okay, so why do you think he talked to you or interested in you?
Why wouldn't you be?
Are you irritated?
But that's just me on the exterior.
Yeah,
I'm
once you
much
get
deeper
to know
person.
Me,
yeah.
Well, that's cool. I haven't heard women really be like, no, I'm gonna stop that man life, or I want him to excel.
I want him to be great.
Usually when they see somebody like that, it's stepdaddy.
No, see, that's the difference. That's the difference between me and some women. Like, I'm not all about me. I actually care about other people as well.
Yeah.
And I feel like he needs to go and find someone, you know, that might not have no kids or had the same aspirations and dreams as him. Someone that will align with his life.
Yeah.
I don't think that was me.
Yeah. So I know that you are a single girl.
Yeah.
But you are the single girl who want to date one person at a time.
Right.
So in that dating, how does one go from, okay, we just dating, to moving to being, okay, this my man.
Okay, so moving from dating to my man.
Okay.
I'm going to need stability. I'm going to need stability. I'm going to need you to be on top of your stuff. Like, I don't want to just hear you saying what you're going to do or what you want to do. I want to see what you're doing. Like, I need to see that you can be a provider, that you can be a protector, you know, that you could be a good father, that you're taking care of your kids. I want to see how you handle your business. I want to see how you handle pressure. I need to see, you know, your moods in all aspects.
Yeah,
how you are when you're angry, how you are when you're happy, how you are when, you know, when you get opposition. So I look for a lot of things in a man that before I didn't. Usually it was about looks or money.
Yeah.
And those things are not the most
come and go.
important.
They really do come and go.
Yeah.
Okay, so for all the guys out there, because I know single guys, they want to know, and rightfully so, because I understand their position, and they done dated girls who then probably did them wrong, just like how women have bad experiences with dudes. So you just want to protect yourself for the next time you dip your toe out there. So in Tabby Talks, we got the guys who be wanting to know stuff.
Yeah.
Like, what you bring to the table? What can you bring into my life? For a guy, if you encounter such a man,
Right.
would you be ready and prepared to answer those questions?
I feel like I am.
Okay, because period. What you bring to the table, Dani Thenailslayer?
I'm a whole boss. I can bring a table to the table. I got my own table. Like, I'm a great mother. I take great care of my kids. Like, I'm very business oriented. I maintain everything that I need to maintain on my own. So it's nothing like I'm about to use you for what they say, a free meal, or my time is so valuable. I don't even have time for that. Like, as far as encouragement, as far as uplifting, like, I'm a whole different type of woman. Like, I really don't play no game. My loyalty is top tier. Like, you ain't gotta worry about me. Like, if we locked in, ain't no switching up. So I feel like I bring a lot of value to any aspect of my life that
Any table you sit down at.
Far as career, far as motherhood, far as friendship, far as relationships. So I mean, if you want to dig in and get to know me, then be prepared for that. But you gotta match me where I'm at now.
Yeah.
I ain't down here, I'm up here.
Do you find it hard dating? Like, when you are, because I know you're dating somebody now, but in between the time looking for somebody to even date?
I don't necessarily look.
Okay.
And I do have a lot of dry spells where I'm, just
chilling,
doing my thing. Yeah, doing my own thing. Not even really worried about the dating scene. I do have moments where, I be like sad, like, dang, where's my person? But my life's so busy on a day-to-day, I really don't have time to even think about that.
To delve in there. Yeah.
So, and the people that I have dated, I feel like I'm getting better and better with dating people that match the level of lifestyle that I'm trying to live.
My philosophy in Tabby Talks, I said in all the comments, if y'all don't know, it's get in your lane and stay in your lane. Everybody, I feel like the dating scene, even though I'm not in it, but I'm a observer of it. And I just feel like everybody who having these bad experiences, you're not in your lane. Just stay in your lane. No, that's why I say, so like last time, it's so important to know yourself.
Yeah.
Know what you like, know what you don't like, so you can get in your lane and get in your lane. Yeah. So are you having fun with this new guy or whatever?
I am having fun.
Okay.
I am having fun.
I feel like taking it back, taking it slow.
Yeah, and I feel like we are learning each other, and I feel like he is actually being consistent and forthright into learning me and learning what I like and what I don't like, and actually putting forth the effort and the energy into me and to being a person that I may need him to be. So
see, I like that. That's because that's what dating is about. It's like, it's not about the pressure and you got to be my man right away. It's like, let's get to know each other. Let's have some fun together. Let's just
get to know each other.
Yeah, I like that. I like that for the girls who date like that. I like that for the girls who out here dating multiple people but still doing the same thing, but just doing it quicker.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into these nails, honey.
Period.
Because when I tell you, even for me, I be mad sometimes because I'm your sister and I can't even get in the damn chair some damn times.
The appointment is the appointment.
Booked and busy, honey.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get into these nails. Do you have, I know I have a favorite set that you did. I got a favorite set that you did on me, and I have a favorite set that you just did before. Do you have, like, what type of nails do you like doing? Do you like short, long? Like, what do you feel like you specialize in?
So, of course, I specialize in the long, flashy, glamorous nails. I love the just artsy, stones, blingy, just
Junk.
like in your face
You want the
nails.
chrome,
I love
the this,
those
the
nails.
that.
Yeah.
You one of the girlies who you want to charm? You want to charm?
I love that. I love those nails. Don't get me wrong. I do my short nail clients. I do have a lot of like moms and a lot of my girls that actually work jobs where they can't wear those long nails.
Okay.
But what I love to do is those long nails.
Now, we gonna talk about the long nail prices because, Lord, we are the generation who have seen nails go from 25 to 125, baby.
All I'm saying.
And listen, everybody want to know. I got you here because the girls who was paying $25, $40.
That's done for.
That's done.
That's over
That
with.
is done.
That's over with.
So explain to them why that's done.
Okay, so first of all, the times, like you not finding nothing that is the prices that it was before. Not hair, not nails, not lashes, not gas, not food. Everything is elevated. And I do want my clients to keep in mind, like, this is my only source of income. This is how I take care of my kids. This is how I pay my bills. Like, this is like what I do, and you're not paying for just the nails. You're not paying for the products. I pay for the products. You are paying for my time, my expertise. You are paying for what I wanted versus what I got. Like, what it take for me to sit there and craft those nails into what you want and what you like. That's what you're paying for, and you're gonna pay for it.
So when you see those things where why we can't get a $40 full set? I'll be looking at like who. I'll be feeling like that sometimes too, cause a good $40 full set, but god dang, like you are not gonna find that in nowhere no more unless you getting like shellac, plain Jane, polish. But if you want long nails, if you want nail art, stones, all of that stuff costs.
And I feel like if you're sitting in my chair and you asking for this, and that, then you already know what the price is going to be.
Have you ever had someone sitting in your chair and I want this, I want a chrome nail, I want this, but then they don't know. Okay, that's $5. This is $5.
When it comes time to pay, I very rarely have a problem.
Oh, that's good.
They know how I'm coming. They sat in my chair for a reason. They know how I'm coming.
They went on that Instagram. So you came to my shop. You went on my Instagram page.
That's why I don't tussle over clients.
Yeah.
I don't tussle over clients in them nail groups and people tagging me. I want this, and that, but I ain't paying over $80. Don't you tag me in that post. Because if that's what you want and you sit in my chair, you're gonna pay the price that it is to execute that service. I don't have that problem.
What's the most that you made off of one set?
Off of one set of nails that took me about an hour and a half, I made $250.
$250 for an hour and a half.
That was a personal goal that I reached one day, and I was really excited. And it was some birthday nails, and she was really excited. She was a regular client actually, and she's sending me all these photos, and she want this, and that. Okay, I'm like, you sure? And it was no problem. Like, my clients make it rain on me. I'll be like, okay. So I made $250 off one set of nails.
One set of nails. One time. One set of nails.
One set of nails.
Okay, drug money.
And I just be in my head like, oh my God, she gonna pay me $250 for these nails? Like,
is there some do you like any maybe famous or celebrity nail artists, people that you aspire to, or when you get inspiration, certain nail pages off of Instagram or anything that you like?
I don't have anybody specific, but when I tell you my Instagram, my what is that search page? Nothing but nails. It's nothing but inspo. Like, I don't have not a favorite nail tech.
Yeah,
but I love nails.
Yeah,
and I just be scrolling until I see something that I like, or my clients send. I get a lot of clients that send me photos that want something recreated, and I just be feeling like those be dope nail techs.
Listen, I told you, I feel like And it's not just because you my sister. It really is. Like I haven't seen anybody who do the what I want versus what I got. And it's like, oh my God, this is literally what I wanted.
I really be trying to nail it. Like, unless they want to switch up a color or, because I do get some girls that send me inspo and then they be like, but I want you to stone it. Or I want you to do your nail art. Like, so some of the ones be like just with my little
outline of okay.
But some of them, when they send me a photo, you're gonna get that photo. It gonna look just like what I wanted versus what I get. I always strive to nail it. I want to get down to every detail. I can look at a photo and tell what's on the nail and what I need to do. So I'm really that intense and that deep into nails that I'm going to nail it.
That is what's up. Okay, so let the people know again where you do your nails at, how they can follow you, how they can see your work. Go ahead and get your stuff popping, girl.
I am currently located at Padoy Nail Parlor, and that's on Kelly in East Point. You can follow me on Instagram at Dani_Thenailslayer. Everybody call me Dani. I don't have a booking site, but I usually book via text or DM or inbox, whatever works for you. Phone calls are overwhelming. I don't like taking phone calls. I'm gonna end up forgetting and overbooking, and it just be a headache. So I would much rather have a text message to like refer to, and I can book that way. I do feel like I'm going to need to move to a booking site because it's getting that intense.
Yeah.
And
them clients coming, baby. They popping.
Yeah. So, but for now, I am booking by myself. But I mean, it's just been like a joy, overjoy of like working in my own suite and doing my own clients and just going by appointments. Like my day just flows, and I love it so much. I love it so much.
All right, so if y'all have any questions or comments for Dani, go ahead and leave them below. I'll go ahead and make sure I get them to her. Again, y'all can book with her through her Instagram, her DM, or her inbox, or her phone, your phone number on your stuff. Yes. So you go ahead and book your nail appointment with Dani. Let her slay your nails.
Period.
She is Dani the Nail Slayer.
Definitely gonna slay it. I'm definitely gonna slay it.
All right, guys. So this has been a fun episode. I'm so glad you came here to talk to me, girl.
I had so much fun.
This was fun. So again, leave me some likes, some comments below. What else do you want me to talk about? Who else would you like me to go ahead and interview with some juicy questions you might want to ask me? Again, you know I get in people's business. So hey, whoever I'm gonna do a survey. We're gonna get some background going on. So go ahead and like this video. If you want me to do some more episodes, if you have a topic, go ahead and let me know. This has been another episode of Tabby Talk.